Guys, welcome to another video session with me on my channel update. I'm happy you're here. But before we proceed, kindly give this video a thumbs up and remember to click the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell for more interesting updates on the Jupiter coin and crypto. Today I'll be talking about Jupiter, see what is happening with the price of JUP, and of course what we could be expecting as we go further into March. If you've been a Jupiter holder or if you've been following Jupiter, you guys know Jupiter has been killing it recently. The price has been on an upward trend and retested its all-time high. The initial listing price, which is around, I believe, is 80 cents. We did retest that. So Jupiter has been looking good. But if you're looking at the overall market today, as of recording this update, guys, yes, Bitcoin has hit a new all-time high above $71,000. You've heard that correctly. I know that's hard to believe, but the momentum speaks for itself. And we're seeing this happening right now. And of course, really, really exciting to say the least. But the market is looking amazing, as you can see. If we're looking at the price of Jupiter, though, it's sitting at 77.3 cents. It's up 0.2% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. But if we're looking at it on the BTZ comparative side, it's down about 1.3%. Again, this should not be a surprise for anyone because we did see Bitcoin pushing towards an all-time high, and that is going to cause the dominance to go up as well. So if we're looking at its market cap, it's above $1 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is sitting at $300 million. So not bad. No, not bad at all. I think we are on the road to hitting a new all-time high, especially that $1 target that a lot of people are waiting for. And I think that is quite near because, of course, there are a lot of developments going on for JUP. So I think that can happen sooner than a lot of people think. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Don't forget that this video should not be interpreted as a piece of financial advice. You always do your diligence and research when you are investing in cryptos. Of course, massive developments. I think this is what has been the catalyst behind the move recently. And of course, the Bitcoin's momentum as well. But this right here is a main catalyst. You can see this for yourself. The total number of wallets staking Jupiter Exchange surpasses 200,000. And this has increased compared to yesterday because this was about 12 hours back. So the total stake is currently 215 million Jupiter. So now you can stake. And guess what this allows you to do? This allows you to vote. And a lot of people are doing this because they know what's happening with Solana's DeFi. And guess what? When you are staking, you do get the majority of the launch pan fees. You can see this for yourself. So this is insane. And I think this number is going to grow. And as this number grows, guess what happens to Jupiter? The supply shock factor can kick in so fast that the price of Jupiter can reach some crazy levels faster than you know it. So this is exciting, something we've been projecting on my channel for quite some time. Jupiter, in my opinion, is one of the projects that is going to be it's a huge contender for this entire Solana DeFi mania that we're seeing in the Solana going mainstream. I think Jupiter is going to be that decentralized exchange, which it already is starting to show is going to be coming at the top in terms of volume. And it's competing with some of the big boys. You can pretty much see this for yourself. Top 3, look at the volume over the past 24 hours, and this speaks for itself. This does a lot of talking. Just the fact that it's on the top 3 ranks up for decentralized platforms, which is amazing to see. So that's that. Great stuff on that end. But now let's take a look at the price. Before we get into the price, just want to briefly take a look at what's happening with Bitcoin dominant. So Bitcoin is dominant. Let's give it a refresh live. Let's see. So 53.8%. So obviously it's on the rise right now. The reason why it's on the rise right now is because look at the king. The king was able to break up to $71,000 for the first time in its history. And we are seeing BTC pushing up like crazy. Again, this should highlight once again to remind everyone of the power of the institutional money that is flowing into this space. It's like never seen before. Those used to be the talks that everyone used to talk about in the wild, wild west of crypto land. When are the regulators, when are the massive Wall Street going to come in? And usually back in the day, it was just pure hate comments regarding the crypto markets. But look, fast forward 7, 8 years later, you're seeing these big players coming in, and it's just changing the entire game and the entire space. So as of now, I haven't moved the Fibonacci retracement levels right now. I'm going to let BTC do its thing right now, and then I will go ahead tomorrow and readjust the resistance. But wow, just amazing things happening with Bitcoin. But now let's take a look at our good old friend Jupiter, because that is what everyone is here for. So let's go back to what happened. So Jupiter was listed at around 81 cents, and you could pretty much see this for yourself on March 10th, which is just yesterday. Jupiter did retest that resistance. And of course, that is a resistance. All the people who want to keep the price of Jupiter lower than that price point are going to try their best to do so. And I'm not surprised at the fact that we got rejected exactly at that resistance because, of course, that is its all-time high, you could pretty much say. But the way it's holding right now, wow, what's going on with this space right now? It's just crazy gain after gain after gain being made. But Jupiter hasn't even had its run right now. I think Jupiter is just getting started in terms of its run because even though it's testing all-time highs, I think this is way more upside shortly. But if you're looking at the history, of course, we got initially listed, and then obviously a lot of people came and just dumped their allocation. And over time, more and more people started accepting their allocation, and the majority of them were dumped. And I think you could see the pretty much bottom so far was in February at the first market, 45.26. And around from that price point, if you were picking up some at Jupiter at that level, you are up right now 71.23%. And that's not what I want you guys to be taking a look at. Look at the way on the hourly time frame, this upward trajectory that we're forming right now. And I think sooner rather than later, we're going to see that breakout towards $1 fast. So, of course, what you want to be taking a look at is this upward trajectory, higher highs, higher lows. And not only that, just see this formation pattern forming. And I think we could see something like this, what I have just drawn up for you guys, play out because we are seeing that retest at 81 cents, which was its listing price. So our rejection, obviously higher low, and now we're seeing a bounce back. And of course, if this resistance right here can break out, I think off we go with this Bitcoin momentum, could push this toward price discovery mode. And I think we could see a $1.3 billion market cap quite easily for Jupiter. And a lot of people are starting to realize that. And now the fact that more and more people, if they are going to stake their Jupiter, guess what is going to happen? Guess what that's going to do to the circulation supply? That means there's only a certain percentage of the circulation supply that's out there to be purchased. And this can push the price up even higher, in my opinion. So definitely good stuff going on. And just from March 5th, when Jupiter was at 53 cents, you're up about 52% since then if you were picking up JUP around that level. So good momentum on its side right now. I'm excited for its future. I think, in my personal opinion, that this is going to be one of the top gainers this cycle. But again, that's my own opinion. Only time is going to tell. If you did get your allocation and you're still holding on to it, great. It's free money at the end of the day. And if it's able to get you some crazy gains during this bull market, I'm pretty sure no one is complaining. But do let me know down below what you guys personally think. Love you guys all, and support my channel by giving me a like, dropping me a comment, and subscribing to enjoy more existing updates. If you want us to assist you in creating advertisements or promotions on this channel, kindly check out the email in the description of this video.